An electrifying montage featuring Shang-Chi performing graceful yet deadly martial arts moves, intercut with Robin flipping through the air, using his gadgets with pinpoint accuracy. Energetic music pulses in the background, ramping up the excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're about to dive into a clash of legends. Hey there, comic aficionados. It's your pal back at it again with another epic showdown. Today, we're putting two of the most skilled combatants in the comic book universe head-to-head. On one side, we've got Marvel's master of Kung Fu, the legendary Shang-Chi. And on the other, DC's original boy wonder, the acrobatic genius, Robin, specifically, the one and only Dick Grayson. Now, I know what you're thinking. But wait, aren't they from completely different worlds? Well, that's the fun of it. We're breaking down the barriers and analyzing who would come out on top if these two ever crossed paths. So, who takes the crown in this battle of martial arts master versus acrobatic vigilante? 1973. First up, let's talk about Shang-Chi, a character who's been kicking around the Marvel Universe since 1973. Created by Steve Englehart and Jim Starlin, Shang-Chi made his debut in Special Marvel Edition, number 15. Born in the Hunan province of China, he was raised in isolation by his father, the infamous Zheng Zhu, a mastermind criminal and sorcerer who sought world domination. Shang-Chi was trained rigorously from infancy to become the ultimate living weapon, mastering multiple forms of martial arts. But when he discovered his father's true evil nature, he chose the path of justice over familial loyalty. Shang-Chi is often hailed as the greatest empty-hand fighter in the Marvel Universe. He's mastered numerous martial arts styles, including Kung Fu, Wing Chun, Tai Chi, and even some less conventional forms like drunken boxing. His reflexes are so sharp, they've been described as catching bullets with his bare hands sharp. Shang-Chi has the ability to harness and control his Kai. By channeling his life force, he can enhance his strength, speed, stamina, and even heal himself. In some story arcs, especially post-2010, he's shown to duplicate himself or grow in size using his Kai. And let's not forget the 10 rings. Depending on the continuity, he either combats their influence or wields them himself, each ring offering a unique power like manipulating ice or fire. Shang-Chi's resume is nothing short of impressive. He's held his own against superhumans like Spider-Man, Iron Fist, and even Wolverine. During the Spider Island event, he resisted the Spider Queen's control and helped develop a martial arts style to combat spider-powered enemies. In Avengers World, he grew to giant size to battle kaiju-level threats. And in the Enter the Phoenix saga, he became the new Phoenix for a hot minute. Shang-Chi embodies discipline, honor, and a relentless pursuit of self-improvement. His strengths lie in his unparalleled martial arts expertise, strategic mind, and Kai manipulation. However, he's not without weaknesses. His human physiology means he's not invulnerable. He can be harmed by conventional means if he's not careful. Switching gears to the DC universe, let's talk about Robin. The mantle of Robin has been held by several characters: Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, and Damian Wayne, to name a few. Each brought their own flavor to the role, but today we're zeroing in on the original Robin, Dick Grayson. 1940. Dick Grayson debuted in Detective Comics, number 38 in 1940, courtesy of Bob Kane and Bill Finger. As the first Robin, he set the template for sidekicks everywhere. Orphaned after his acrobat parents were murdered by mobsters, young Dick was taken under Bruce Wayne's wing. Little did he know, Bruce had a secret life as Batman. Dick's transition from circus performer to crime fighter wasn't just a change of scenery, it was a whole new mission. Trained by Batman in martial arts, detective work, and gadgetry, he became Robin, the boy wonder. His acrobatic skills were already top-notch, but under Batman's tutelage, he honed them into tools for justice. Dick Grayson is the epitome of peak human condition. His agility and acrobatic prowess are unmatched, allowing him to perform feats that would make Olympic gymnasts green with envy. He's a master martial artist, proficient in styles like Aikido, Judo, Capoeira, and Eskrima, the latter of which he favors, often wielding twin batons made of virtually indestructible materials. But that's not all. He's also a brilliant strategist and detective, second only to Batman himself. His utility belt is a tech lover's dream, packed with batarangs, smoke bombs, grappling hooks, and hacking devices. Essentially, he's MacGyver in a mask. Dick has a laundry list of achievements. He was a founding member and leader of the Teen Titans, guiding heroes like Starfire, Raven, and Cyborg through countless adventures. He's taken down heavy hitters like Deathstroke, the Terminator, no small feat considering Slade Wilson's enhanced abilities. He also assumed the mantle of Batman when Bruce was indisposed. Dick Grayson is often considered the heart and soul of the DC universe. He's charismatic, compassionate, and deeply loyal. His strengths include leadership, adaptability, and a knack for bringing out the best in others. On the flip side, his strong emotional connections can be exploited by enemies. Physical abilities. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Physically, both are at the peak of human performance, but in different ways. Shang-Chi's martial arts training has honed his body into a weapon, capable of feats like dodging bullets and striking with enough force to break concrete. His stamina and endurance are amplified through Kai, allowing him to fight longer and harder than a normal human. Dick Grayson's agility and reflexes are off the charts, thanks to his acrobatic background. He can perform quadruple flips, contort through tight spaces, and react in milliseconds. While he doesn't have Kai powers, his physical conditioning allows him to go toe-to-toe with metahumans. Combat skills. Combat-wise, Shang-Chi is the master of masters. His knowledge spans countless martial arts, and he can seamlessly blend styles to adapt to any opponent. He's been dubbed the deadly hands of Kung Fu for a reason. Dick is no slouch either. Trained by Batman, he's mastered several martial arts and is exceptionally skilled in hand-to-hand combat. However, his fighting style incorporates his acrobatics and gadgets, making him a versatile and unpredictable fighter. Weapons and equipment. In terms of weapons, Shang-Chi usually fights unarmed but is proficient with swords, nunchaku, and staves. If he has the 10 rings at his disposal, each ring offers unique powers. Dick relies heavily on his gadgets. His utility belt is stocked with an arsenal that would make James Bond jealous. From explosive batarangs to EMP emitters, he's prepared for any situation. His grappling hook not only aids in mobility but can be used creatively in combat. Intelligence and strategy. Strategically, both are sharp, but their approaches differ. Shang-Chi relies on his combat experience and intuition. He's adept at reading opponents and adapting on the fly. Dick is a master tactician, trained in strategy and detective work by the world's greatest detective himself. He often plans several moves ahead and can quickly analyze and exploit weaknesses. While this is a one-on-one scenario, it's worth mentioning their networks. Shang-Chi has connections with groups like MI6, the Avengers, and Heroes for Hire. He's respected among peers but often works solo. Dick, on the other hand, has the entire Bat family and the Titans at his back. Plus, access to Wayne Enterprises' resources doesn't hurt. His relationships with other heroes could provide intel and support if needed. Urban jungle at night. Picture this. A sprawling urban jungle at night, all neon lights and towering skyscrapers. Think Hong Kong meets Gotham City. Both are tracking the same criminal syndicate unknowingly. Miscommunication leads them to believe the other is the enemy's top enforcer. They spot each other atop a rooftop. Dick throws out a quip, classic Grayson humor, but Shang-Chi remains silent, studying him. Without warning, Dick launches a trio of batarangs. Shang-Chi effortlessly dodges, closing the gap with blinding speed. They exchange blows, Dick's acrobatics versus Shang-Chi's precision strikes. Dick tries to create distance using smoke bombs, but Shang-Chi uses his Kai to sense his movements, nullifying the visual obstruction. Recognizing he's outmatched in close combat, Dick switches tactics, using gadgetry to set traps and keep Shang-Chi at bay. As the fight progresses, both start pushing their limits. Dick uses his environment, scaling walls and swinging from ledges, trying to outmaneuver Shang-Chi. But Shang-Chi adapts, anticipating Dick's moves. The turning point comes when Dick activates a sonic device, exploiting Shang-Chi's heightened senses. In one scenario, Shang-Chi recovers from the sonic assault by centering his Kai, then delivers a series of rapid strikes that overwhelm Dick's defenses. He disables Dick's gadgets and ends the fight with a pressure point technique that immobilizes him. Victory to Shang-Chi. Alternatively, Dick capitalizes on the momentary advantage from the sonic device. He deploys a flashbang and follows up with a well-placed strike using his Eskrima sticks, incapacitating Shang-Chi. Using a high tensile cable, he restrains Shang-Chi, ending the fight. Victory to Robin, but let's be real, the outcome could swing either way depending on numerous variables. Preparation time, awareness of each other's abilities, and the environment. Both are seasoned fighters who excel at adapting, so it's a toss-up. So, there you have it, a deep dive into what would happen if Shang-Chi and Dick Grayson squared off. Shang-Chi brings unmatched martial arts mastery and Kai manipulation to the table. Dick Grayson offers unparalleled agility, strategic genius, and a gadget for every occasion. If I had to pick a winner, and believe me, it's tough, I'd give a slight edge to Shang-Chi. His superior hand-to-hand combat skills and Kai abilities might just tip the scales. However, Dick's adaptability and resourcefulness mean he could pull off a win. But hey, that's just one take on this epic matchup. What do you think? Could Robin outsmart and outmaneuver the master of Kung Fu? Or would Shang-Chi's martial arts prowess be too much for the boy wonder to handle? Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into comic book lore. If you enjoyed this video and want more expert-level breakdowns, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Contributors. Shout out to the incredible team that made this video possible, writers, editors, and all you awesome viewers out there. Stay tuned for our next episode where we pit Wonder Woman against Thor in an epic battle of gods. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for behind-the-scenes content and updates. Join our Discord to chat with fellow fans and be part of the community. Check out these other videos and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.